Good day, everybody. This is Lone Eagle 112358. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it so very, very, very much. I really do. So I got a lot of great feedback. A lot of great feedback from the 1896 video. And we're going to take a look at some of that. Actually, we're going to take a look at one particular comment. Let me pull it up. There it is. It was by Damien G. Thank you very much, sir, with the the Darth Vader avatar. Left me a lot of links, and we're gonna focus on one today from a Russian photographer. Here, let me get this going here. You're gonna be amazed by these photographs here. So basically, this is a man. His name is Sergei Mikhailovich Prokudin-Gorskii. From 1863-1944, undertook a photographic survey of the Russian Empire with the support of Tsar Nicholas II. He used a specialized camera to capture 3 black and white images in fairly quick succession using red, green, and blue filters, allowing them to later be recombined and projected with filtered lanterns to show near true color images. So that's very important as to how this is happening. Look at this, boom. I'm going to show you more in a moment. The high quality of the images combined with the bright colors make it difficult for viewers to believe that they are looking 100 years back in time when these photographs were taken. Neither the Russian Revolution nor World War I had yet begun. Collected here are a few of hundreds of color images made available by the Library of Congress, which purchased the original glass plates back in 1948. These are 34 of them, so we're going to go through them quickly. I'm not going to talk about each one specifically because there's 34 of them. I want to show them all to you. I will leave a link in the description to all of them. So pull out here a bit. There we go. This is beautiful. Look at the color on these. This is the man, this is the guy who took all the photographs. Self-portrait. 1910, ladies and gentlemen. These are all 1910. Look at the clarity on the rocks and the grass. Look how detailed everything is. There's 34 of them. I can't be forever on each picture, so just pause if you want to look at it, or look at the description and look for the link. Again, look at how much green there is on this picture from 1910. Look at the water. It's not just the color, it's catching perfect reflection. You see that right here? And then over here it's managed to separate everything and capture this as well, just more water cascading off. You can see it's a tiny little fall, but it managed to capture that and separate that. I'm just saying, all these photos show this type of detail. I've never been able to see this type of detail this far back. All of these were purchased in 1945, Library of Congress, so it's not like, oh, we just didn't know about it. They've been there this whole time. Look how the houses are situated on the cliff right here. It's beautiful. But look at this picture. It looks like a picture from 1970. I should be standing right here with my Edmonton Oilers jersey, my mullet, my diaper. 1910. View of Tiflis, Georgia. Grounds of St. David Church. Look at that. Look at this dude. This is Isfandiar Georgy Bahadur, Khan of the Russian Protectorate of Khorasan. This is why I didn't want to talk about each picture. It's all Russian. I cannot pronounce Russian words properly. I don't want to insult the language or the people. Again, just look. Oh my lord, look at this guy. Zoom in. Look at the detail. I mean, it's like he had a sour grape before the picture was taken. One eye is squinting. That's the detail you can catch. Look at the hair on his face. Look at his. Oh, this is beautiful. So when I look in photographs, what I look for quality photographs is shadowing. Right here. I showed you in the other picture up there at the lake. The detail, and look at the detail in this tree. All the knots, the grass, the dirt, everything, everything, everything. Sim River, 1910. Alternators made in Budapest, Hungary, in the power generating hall of the hydroelectric station. So here's the thing with these dams, and like, were these around then? Back then, like, I don't know the history of like dams and turbines, and like, I mean, here's the thing. I can easily do what a lot of other people do, is go research it and show you guys an article, but Dan Scarab is really good at this. He'll show you a recent article, then he'll go on that newspaper.com place, right? I don't have a sub there, but I should get one. But and then he'll pull out residue, right? But if I go research this stuff, I'm just gonna find information from this time, you know. So it's I'm asking you guys, were these things around in when is this picture taken? 1910? And look at the definition. So here's one alternator, here's one. Look how it fuzzes out this one, like it's out of focus because it's too close to the camera. This is what my camera does on my phone. And then look how clear this one is, and then this one. Each one is at a certain distance. It's just able to be capture clarity of each object at each distance perfectly, like how my freaking Samsung does. 5G, it's an old one, and it's not even as good as this. And right here too, this was a picture that stood out for me, so that's why I'm stalling on it. But even behind the machine, you can see these parts perfectly, like they're shining copper. Like it's too much. Let me know what you guys think on that picture, number 10. Okay, too much. So here's how you could tag these photos. So you can see here, they're numbered down here. So if you want to talk more about this, in the description below, just tell us what number you're looking at, and we'll go to that site and look at it, and so we know what you're talking about. But look at this. It's the same thing. See, they're here at one distance and then out of focus. I didn't know cameras back then can do that. I thought it would just totally blur everything out. And I don't understand the technology, like the 3-plate system where you use the red, blue, and green. Like, I don't understand that, so I'm hoping it's on you guys, please, because there's a lot of us who don't understand this. So it's very good that you guys comment. Please enlighten us. This is great footage. Look at the trees. Jesus, look at this in the clouds. Fuck. Sorry for my swearing, but man. Let's go. We're only on 13. I gotta go. Let's do this. Look at this man. Marinsky Canal System. Wow, this man, he did 66 years of service. He was 84 in this picture. Look at his face. Look right here in the background. I swear to God, right here. If you just cut this part out and said, what year is this? I'd be like, I don't know, that could be like 80s, that could be 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. If you said 1909, look, 1909. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. You know you're in Russia when. Okay, look at that. Yeah, okay, they're Jewish. I was like, oh, they're in the Jewish, a group of Jewish children with a teacher. Damn, look how the sun's just beaming through the tree, that's shading them, and it's just perfect. Like, my God, look at the color. Look at the color. It doesn't even miss a seam. It doesn't miss anything. It just jumps right into the yellow, to the pink, or maroon, or sorry, whatever that is, mauve. Look at this dude, a switch operator, poses at the Trans-Siberian Railroad. Wow. This dude looks tough. He's on guard, man. He knows how to stand. Oh, nice shot. Cornflowers in the Field of Rye, 1909. 1909. Look at the color. Again, I'm just going through these fast because we got 14 more. Again, because not only does it capture these people just sitting there in crisp, clean photos, it captures them in nice, perfect lighting too, emitting the perfect shade, the perfect color, showing the proper distance between all these pillars. Like, look, and they're all perfectly shaded, and it looks real. Look at the shading underneath this plank on this board. It's little things like this I look for. Like, of course I'm going to see that, and if they enhance the photo, but laying concrete for the dam sluice, 1912. I don't know what that means. Oh wow, look at this. Sart woman in Purda. I could be saying that wrong. In Samarkand, 1910. Until the Russian Revolution of 1917, Sart was the name for the Uzbeks living in Kazakhstan. Wow. Man. Seeing that breaks my heart every time, honestly. Like, but you know, whatever. Let's just look at this. What is this? General view of the wharf of. See, I'm not gonna pronounce these. Mezvivia Utka, 1912. I mean, I seen postcards from like the war, World War One, or actually let's stick to World War Two, and even in the 50s. And you know, when they'd have, hey, perfect example, comics. You know, when they would print those comics, and they would like, and the printing would be off, the color would be off. This just destroys that, and this is like 50, 60 years before those comics came out. You know. Awesome. Peasants harvesting hay in 1909. Wow, look at the detail of everything hanging off this carriage. Look at the carriage itself. Before the Russian Revolution and World War One. Look at these guys. That's the photographer again. Amazing. Look, just look over here. Like, look everywhere. Like, just the detail. You can see way down there. Like, you can see way over there, whatever that is. Wow, a water carrier. I only see this in movies, like in Ben-Hur. This is a shot from like a movie. I feel like I'm watching a Hollywood scene. This is amazing. 1910. Aww. A dog rests on the shore of Lake Lindo Zero, 1910. Factory in Kin, Russia, 1912. This looks like a 70s shot. Russian children sit at the side of a hill near a church and bell tower near White Lake in Russia, 1909. This guy is king. Emir Saeed Mir Muhammad Alim Khan, the Emir of Bukhara, seated holding a sword in Bukhara, present day Uzbekistan. Sorry, I'm butchering that. Wow. This guy has more color than my eyes can see when I'm looking at color right now at my wall, at a painting right now. It is more colorful here than it is with my real eyes in real life. This dude is gangster. Look at his boots. This freaking sword. Look at his tassel here. What? Oh, and then look, right from riches to straight freaking thug, like ghetto thug kid. Look at this guy. This is what life is like, man. This is real life. Look at the shadow of the camera there. Look at this. Look, jeez, look at the sunset on the grass. Look at this. Look at the whole picture. Look at I feel like I'm standing right there taking a picture. I feel look at the giant camera shadow. You can see the shadow of the camera there. Wow. A boy leans on a wooden gatepost, 1910. Ural Mountains. Look at this. A metal truss bridge on the stone piers, part of the Trans-Siberian Railroad. Wow, crossing the Kama River near Perm. You gotta remember, guys, a lot of these places did not exist in our timeline. Russia has changed immensely, and I'm going to show you guys that in another video, hopefully. Okay, we're almost done here. 15 minutes in. Thank you very much for tuning in. Remember, document. If you want to make a comment on a specific picture, document it with the number right here in the bottom. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Nomadic Kyrgyz on the Golodnya steppe in present day. There's that word again. Guys, just take a look at it yourselves. Wow, this is what I'm talking about again. The focus point, and then behind it just gets fuzzy like this. I didn't know the cameras could do that back then. I didn't know that. 1910, a man and a woman pose in Dagestan. Look at that guy. Not her. I'm going to assume that's the mother. That's the son or something like that. I don't know. A journal view of Sukhumi sometime in 1910. Look at the trees. Awesome. Whenever I see these trees, I think of Greece and Rome, Italy. Beautiful. And you're looking at the trees as, oh, this is so great. Look at the boats back there. Nice. If you guys see something that doesn't belong, let me know. Comment. Awesome. Good picture. Alright, so that's the end of that. Thank you very much for tuning in. I don't know what to say. We'll end it here because that's very beautiful. And let me know what you guys think. I've got 2 more videos ready to go. Same thing. We're going to scroll through some pictures. The next one is World War II with amazing clarity and color, just like this. But it's a weird one. You guys are going to enjoy it. Hey, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below of what you just saw with me. Remember, say the number of what you saw, and I'll leave a link in the description. Right? Have a great day, and stay tuned for more. Love yourself, love your neighbor, and I love you. Lone Eagle 112358.